I'm not even sure how to start this one.
Well, thanks, Weird Al. We will blame it on the alcohol.
Say the word penis. Oh no.
Yeah,
Please.
Yeah. Are we talking about penises?
We're talking about penises again.
Oh, boy.
Oh wow, right up my alley. I like that.
I know you.
This was a request actually from Microblogism. I think it was say the word penis.
Yes.
Yeah, we're talking about it now.
Yeah, we're going to talk about penises now.
It's the whole thing.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. They're everywhere.
Yes.
Well, actually, they're not quite everywhere. Muhammad Abad from Edinburgh was apparently, when he was run over when he was 6 years old, back in 1978, he was drugged down by a car, and he was drugged about 600 feet, and his penis got somehow sliced off.
Oh.
I don't even want to know what kind of road you're being drugged down that your penis gets sliced off. I don't. It's just it's. I can't even imagine it.
600 feet.
He was only dragged 600 feet.
That's like almost 200. It's almost two football fields.
It was Bobbitt Lane.
It was Bobbitt Lane. But recently he had Mr. but recently Mr. Abad had surgery to fit a fully functional 8-inch bionic penis back in 2012.
Ooh. Wow.
Now the organ has two tubes which inflate when he presses a button on his testicles. That's I could just imagine if you go to sit down and you just sit wrong and then all of a sudden, oing! I now suddenly have an erection.
I'm an 8-year-old.
Now I wonder what kind of sensitivity it has. Is it?
Well, there is none.
That's my question. What the fuck, man?
There is none. Now the thing is,
so you get to watch somebody else have an orgasm on top of you.
Yeah, pretty much. Now it does apparently work. I mean, it's allowed him to ejaculate sperm and everything, I imagine. But the thing is here.
Imagine that.
Now the thing is, there's this woman she's a pro, and I'm not kidding on that. She is a pro. And her name is Rose, and she's a 35-year-old who won the British Erotic Awards for Sex Worker of the Year back in 2013.
And she's a politician.
And she ran for ran for MP in the Clacton by-election in October of 2014, and Rochester and Stroud by-election the following month, and independent and the platform of the sexual freedom. We need a platform here, the sexual freedom platform. We need that here in the United States. I'm just saying. Now, she is a mother of two, but she said she's going to waive her usual 200 pounds.
Goddamn saint.
She said she's going to waive her 200 pounds an hour fee. And
Holy shit.
Yeah, she thinks she must think a whole lot about her. She thinks a lot of her vagina. I'm just saying. She thinks she is.
That vagina better have a tongue in it.
I was saying.
That vagina has fucking a dick and all the bells and whistles to go along with it.
It shoots methamphetamines into the head.
This is her quote from her. She says, "I am so honored that he chose me to take his virginity. We plan to have a dinner date so I can get to know each other, and then for 2 hours of private time, I'm not charging him." Wait a minute. Why are you bothering getting to know him? You're a fucking hooker. You just go, okay, you grab you take the money and you go right to the bedroom.
Hey, don't mansplain this whole situation. I don't want to hear any mansplaining.
He should have lost his virginity to Roseanne Barr.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Roseanne Barr would fucking grind him all night long.
Oh, yeah.
She continues on here. She says, "I'm happy to help him build up confidence." Okay, that's a nice thing and all. This last line doesn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense. She continues on saying, "Hopefully he can find a lovely lady to settle down with." No, not gonna happen. He's like, you're with a hooker. You're with a hooker, and you think, oh yeah, you're that guy with the bionic dick. Oh yeah, didn't you fuck that goddamn erotic woman?
But he can't get any diseases. I'm assuming.
Yeah,
I don't know. Is that there? Actually, from what I understand, there are certain diseases.
He deserves to settle down with a nice lady. Okay.
I didn't say he didn't. I'm just saying.
Does it? Wait. Does it vibrate?
Dude, I assume it's got all sorts of
Contraptions. It has a lightsaber on the end of it.
as far as a bionic dick goes, I've
Maybe
got,
the ram hammer.
Yeah, I want mine with all the
mine
extra.
as infinite possibilities. I've got like this color explosion that's going against the wall and sticking into the fucking like
You can change all the heads.
make it bigger, wider,
it's
longer.
You can make it bigger. There's a fucking butt tickler.
Yeah. Well, no, I did want to say this though about the STDs. There are some STDs you can get just from genital skin contact. You don't have to exchange a whole lot of fluids.
Packard.
I'm
you're
just saying. No,
bastard.
you said you asked about it, and I'm just saying. I'm just saying because there apparently, from what I understand, there is HPV can be given in the same way. It doesn't have to be like crabs or anything like that.
Yeah, all that stuff that's a downer, man.
I'm just saying.
We talk about the humanity.
But I want to know why she thinks that her vagina is worth 200 pounds an hour.
No, I have
the
way
publicity
more
of the
interesting
vagina.
questions about that.
I mean, I'm looking at this woman. I'm looking at this woman, and I mean, she's good looking and all, but I've had better. I've had a lot worse, but I've had better.
Maybe her vagina vibrates.
I should hope so. If her vagina for $200, I'd take a vibrating
You know
vagina.
what it is? I think a lot of men are willing to have sex with a woman. It's not even $200. It's 200 pounds.
Right,
So
200 pounds. That's
What is that in
Yeah.
American? That's like 500
waving.
American.
It's like $600.
Oh, someone put it in the chat. 200 pounds is equivalent to $290. So $300.
$300.
No.
Yeah, that's
So seriously, I mean,
More
I
than
think a
that.
lot of
I mean,
guys are
seriously,
willing
it's
to spend
200
that
pounds
much
is
on
not-
sex.
That's more.
But we're talking about a woman who won the British Erotic Award for 2013 for Sex Worker of the Year.
She must be doing something, right?
Okay, but seriously, are we, Packard? Are you going to disperse this between people or what?
What's that? I'm sorry. I was looking it up. He's actually right. It's $290.41.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I don't have the 41 cents. Can we still have sex? I'm American. Come on, that's exotic.
We use American
enough, right?
money here. We use America. We use American money.
Was on the Practical Magic?
What was that, Connie?
What?
Did you say something? Dave's is
No,
No.
I said, are you passing this on to Practical Magic?
Oh yes, Connie. Your thoughts on this? I'm sorry. We were all kind of like talking all at once. So, Connie, go ahead. Your
I
thoughts.
just want to have some order to that thing.
Sure. You want to have some more orgasms on this one? Sure. Okay.
Thank you. I actually looked up the erotic awards, and it's a flying penis. Like I said, I'm an 8-year-old child right now. Oh my god. Yeah, and but you know, okay. In all seriousness, a few years ago, they were trying to actually empower people with. Sorry. I can't concentrate.
Connie's regressed.
Hey, I have to do that for every show that I ever do with Jason.
Thank you so much. I feel so bad, but people with disabilities, trying to empower them to be able to seek out sex, and so they actually have something where they're hooking up. Oh God. They're hooking up people with, disabilities with sex workers. I'm sorry. My gosh. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Microbloggerism says go gadget penis, and he
Yes.
hopes it. He says he hopes he has a laser sight. Not the Bernie kind, I hope.
We're laughing at this. It's really actually. God,
Wait a minute. If it's got a laser sight, stay on target. Stay on target. Sorry.
It's just trying to say that it's empowering. God, I say moving, because people with disabilities, they are seen as not being sexual, and I want to give this a lot more.
Yeah, retarded people
credit
can
than
have
it's
sex
due,
too.
But sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry, it's fine, Atticus. God. Oh, we would end on this story. God, and I'm just such a child. I apologize, everybody. But yeah, Charlotte Rose, who's the Dominatrix, yeah, it's really interesting because she actually ran for Prime Minister on the Sexual Freedom platform.
Yeah.
Which I guess that's a platform.
We need it here in the United States. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I would vote sexual freedom platform.
Connie,
Yes.
I slap you in the face now and demand you to continue.
Get back, youngling. I slap you with my whip.
I mansplain this to you and expect you to perform now.
Get back, youngling.
Get
Slap,
back, young lady. Slap.
Slap.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let Connie recover and start and try to grow back up a little bit. Although I don't think any of us are kind of grown up at this point.
What the hell are we talking about now?
I've lost complete
We were
track
talking about bionic boobs.
bionic tits.
so-
Bionic penises.
Bionic dick.
Bionic dick.
Oh,
Dave, you're
fuck. So did Marky Mark do this first?
I don't.
I mean, seriously, I think this idea is stolen from Marky Mark in Boogie Nights, right?
I have no idea. I would have thought,
Does no one else know Boogie Nights?
I've heard of it. I've never seen it myself.
Marky Mark had
it's a wonderful movie.
Had a fucking robot dick that won some awards in MTV and stuff like that.
Wow.
His dick won more awards than he did. All I'm saying is that this is not the first time there was a bionic dick.
I call the bionic dick the Republican Party. I'm just saying.
I can't deny that.
Of course not.
That's probably totally accurate.
I quite agree. Do you have any additional thoughts on that, Dave?
No, yes. Dude, Marky Mark calls jacked. He's like, that guy stole my idea. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Atticus, your thoughts?
I think there are a lot of amazing things that we're doing with the penis right now. It's I mean, what else can be said? I'm amazed. I'm happy for this guy, honestly. And he gets the fuck the best whore in the world, apparently.
Best whore in the world.
That's my, I'm sorry, prostitute. Is that more PC? I don't know. I try not to be PC because then you can't be funny.
On this show, no one's PC on this show.
No one cares on this show.
Yeah, no, and I don't know. I guess
does he feel it? That's my question. Like,
I would think. Well, I mean, if they had a picture of it, that would be better.
Well, you know what? They are actually
and
working.
I would know if they stretched his skin for a little while and then wrapped it around. So
is that what happened?
That's the thing, though. I mean, if you put your finger in that area, you can feel that it may not be orgasmic, but at least if they had skin with nerves around it, it would
They're working on that kind of technology for replacement hands where they can actually feel by touch.
No, they got to work on the dick first.
Did you?
They got to work on the dick first.
Did you see that the first guy who had a dick transplant of biological tissue just recently impregnated a woman?
Mm-hmm.
With somebody else's sperm, right?
Well, no, with his own sperm, but through someone else's penis.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Wow. I mean, was it bigger than his original?
I know.
I would hope so.
That's not the question I care about. I mean, maybe.
I'm just saying I'm just gonna say if you're gonna do this, you're gonna match. You got to make sure you match up.
I care about that. It should be bigger than his original.
If they were going to replace it. Just make sure that they match skin tone.
You know what?
You don't want a black dick on your white.
I'm sorry, it's a black dick.
Your white pasty body all of a sudden has this dark black dick. What the fuck are you gonna do about that? How are you gonna explain that to your patron? You're like, I've got this dark black. It's
That
super-
can lead to a lot of questions. That can lead to a lot of questions.
You're like, but listen, baby, it's so much bigger.
Oh my gosh.
You can all hate me all you want.
Microblogging asks, if you have a bionic dick, would you want it to look like an actual dick or all robotic? Flashing lights.
I'd want it to look like an actual dick, but that's because I'd want to lie to as many people as possible about it. I'd be like, yeah, baby, I was born with this big thing.
He was also asking, is that technically a threesome for the, going through somebody else's dick?
No, the person themselves takes the characteristics of the part, right?
I would imagine.
Yeah, like in all those horror movies.
Yeah. What if that dick was just evil, and they cut it off and they
For
put
some
it on
reason,
there?
I want to light fires.
It's just like, no, I really want to light fires now with my dick.
Is that like Bruce Campbell's Evil Dead, and then like instead of the hand coming back to find him, it should be the dick that like kind of crawls like a caterpillar all over the United States to come and find him?
Oh, really? Evil Dead. Now I'm thinking about it spewing something, but it's not blood.
It could be spewing blood. That's what Evil Dead does.
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you so much.
Dude, that's what powers that evil dick. It's the blood at the back of it that like rocket ships it forward.
There's a movie I didn't find in my Netflix queue, The Evil Dick. I'm looking on the wrong site.
I'm sure you can find it now.
Yeah, you should look hard enough. You can find it now. The evil dick.
Probably.